A major collision took place this past Saturday night as hip-hop, gospel, rock, classical, and country music came together in Fresh IE's Collide CD release party. Brandon Blume is a Portage la Prairie resident and played guitar for Fresh IE and Paul Brandt at New Beginnings Church. Blume describes the event.
It was just a crazy party, CD release party for Fresh IE's album, Collide. And there's just so many talented people there, and it's kind of like a blur now. It's gone by so fast. It didn't feel like much time had gone at all, but it went from 7 o'clock to 11 o'clock basically, and it just didn't feel like that long a time at all. It's just a blast.
A highlight of the evening was Canadian country music legend Paul Brandt. Paul Brandt shares his thoughts of the concert.
I'm pretty excited to be here in Winnipeg. Just had a kind of an unusual thing happen in my career, a bit of a strange left turn, meeting Winnipeg's Fresh IE. I had done an album a couple of years ago that wasn't really mainstream country. It was more of a traditional, more bluegrass gospel type project, and it won some awards. And I went to that award show called the Covenant Awards, and Fresh was there winning an award. For those people who don't know who he is, he's Canada's first rapper to be nominated for a Grammy. He's been nominated twice, and he noticed me from the stage when he was making an acceptance speech. He's like, "Hey man, there's Paul Brandt down there. We got to do something together." And we talked after the show and just really hit it off. And so when I did our song "Get a Bed," I put a rap verse in it, just thinking it'd be kind of fun and funny in the song. And I asked if Fresh would do it, and he said yes. So we became good friends, and the song got a lot of people talking. And now he's got his new album coming out called Collide, where he's brought different people from different genres together, and I'm proud to be here supporting him tonight, so it's a lot of fun.
Fresh IE is Rob Wilson of Winnipeg. Rob describes what the CD release party was all about.
We're celebrating a new album, new friendships, new seasons in life, and just really, just a CD release party for Collide. I got my good friend Paul Brandt here. We got Flood the Stone here, 180 from Halifax, Winnipeg Gospel Choir, and it's just gonna be an awesome evening of worship. And we're gonna collide all genres and glorify God. And the initial vision from the album came out of Revelations 19, and just how, us as a body needs to be prepared, and that, God is a holy God, and so we need to learn about holiness. And I feel as a church we're slipping away from that. So I wanted to make an album that can reach out to the hip-hop community, the country community, and all the different genres of music, and collide a bunch of artists together, man. So here we are, the Collide release party is happening, it's sold out, and it's exciting, man.
Blume describes what it was like playing with Paul Brandt on stage.
So I didn't even initially know that I was going to be playing with Paul Brandt. In fact, when Fresh IE asked me to play with him, I thought it was a completely different show altogether. He mentioned that we'd be playing with a few musicians from the Winnipeg Symphony Orchestra, and so I knew it was going to be a great show, a big show, but I thought it was separate from his CD release party that he was doing with Paul Brandt. I didn't realize they were the same thing until about literally a couple weeks before the actual show, and then we all realized that we were going to be playing with Paul Brandt, and we were like, whoa.
Make some noise for Paul Brandt, man.
Sure, yeah, I met Brandon on stage and he was talking about what an honor it was to play with me, and I thought it was a little bit strange because he's playing for Fresh. I was like, I'm surprised you even know who I am, but knowing a little bit more about his background and knowing that he knows a lot about country music too now, it all kind of comes together, and I'm excited to get up there on stage with him.
Man, yeah, Brandon's awesome, man. I was telling him, we had a fellowship at my house one time, and I was telling him that, the way I rap is the way he plays guitar, and that when he plays, it's like him prophesying through the guitar, and that's the gift, and that his treasure is in heaven. Every time he plays that guitar, there's treasure waiting for him on that. So, being able to build him up in his life and him build me up and help each other in ministry, and so he's playing. He's one of my leads for guitars, and I'm very happy to have him on the team, man. So, yeah, God is good, man.
All of us were nobodies, basically. Half of us were musicians that helped out at his youth group that he runs at the YFC as volunteers every Wednesday night. He just asked us to come along, and he wants to keep us going, and he likes the sound we're doing, and we're just all really humbled and glad to be working with him. So we're just really excited about what the future holds with that.